Good morning. Me and Jonathan, my friend, are packing or just packed up to do our 4-day section hike, I guess, of the Sierra High Route. And we're so excited. We got, I don't know, we're both feeling nervous. We're both feeling, I think, also excited, but like a lot of nerves because of our nerves. Huh?
Tell them your nerves.
Okay, my nerves. Well, we tried the Wind River High Route a few years ago, 2 years ago to be exact. And I did really bad with the altitude. I got altitude sickness after day 1 and 2 hours. And we literally were off trail for 1 single hour. And I couldn't breathe. My lungs just like, I could only do like and it was like so painful. So after so much planning, going out there, like thinking we were gonna be on trail for a whole entire week. Well, off trail, but you know what I mean. We had to turn around and it was really sad and I felt so bad and I was really disappointed in myself. Maybe I'll let Jonathan tell his nerves later when we're hiking. So yeah, we're working through that. My goal is just to not get altitude sickness, take it slow, have fun, obviously. We decided that was one of our goals. Hate that one. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna pack up and then drive to Mammoth, take a shuttle, and get going. We have 12 miles today, or 10, whatever. We have some miles today. If you're seeing, thanks, someone walking through the wilderness with this bag of chips and these Nerds Gummy clusters, are you thinking she's a genius or she's an idiot?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I think they know what they're doing.
She won't be running out of food, that's one thing for sure. Okay, team, we're finally on trail. On trail.
What's up?
We have like, I don't know, 8 or 10 miles on trail, and then hopefully if we're feeling good, we'll leave the trail tonight. I can feel the altitude.
I can feel it too.
We can, yeah. We both live at sea level. It's my biggest concern. So I think it's like anxiety mixed with altitude because like when I feel the altitude, I get anxious and I'm like, we're gonna have a repeat of the Wind River High Route, but we're not. We're gonna go slow. I'm not gonna talk on the uphills, so it's time for me to sign off for a sec. For Oz's favorite team. We stopped, sorry to interrupt. We're stopping for lunch. We're like 2 hours in, feeling good. Lunch today is sausage egg McMuffin for moi and
a big Carl from College Junior.
Love that.
And some chips.
Oh, delicious. Oh, I also have just a couple of chips. Jonathan's AI friend Spruce told us that these would be okay for like 2 to 3 hours, couple hours. So
and
if we get sick,
yours is 6 hours.
Mine has been 6, and there's egg in here.
Oh.
So if I get sick, it's on Spruce and whoever employs him. Who owns ChatGPT? We're like 5.5 miles. Got our first bit of a view. We're not headed towards that mountain. Update. Whoa.
Update.
I was choking. We're like 6-7 miles in. Made it to Lake Numero Uno.
Yep.
And now we're doing map review.
Looks like the next 3 or to get to this could take 2 hours for us right now.
Yeah. To get to that pass.
Right now it's 4. Is it 5?
4. We are following these red dots. We're at that Superior Lake. Then we're heading up Nancy Pass now. Hopefully we'll sleep at this lake, but who knows how long that could take.
Yeah.
I don't think I mentioned this, but we are officially leaving the trail here.
We're leaving it!
Ish. Leaving till Monday?
A
little bit on Sunday?
For the next 3 miles, because then we're going to go back on trail for like half a mile.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
still. We're making some progress here. It's like a mix of bushwhacking and like rock scrambling, but I think we're 300 feet from the top of the pass. Not bad.
There's a lot of loose rock. Just make sure you don't get in the pathway.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot back.
Just lodge something.
We made it to the top of our very first off-trail pass.
Dude, hell yeah, we did.
That was tough. Not as bad as I expected, I think, but tough. Our lake destination is back there, but really, I think we kind of said neither of us would be happy with stopping anywhere within this basin. So, proud of us. There are storms coming in like an hour and a half. Those storms. So, we'll see how far we get before they hit. Came up and over the second pass, Dead Horse Pass, and now we're pretty close to the lake. I think it's probably like 7 p.m. So we're kind of close. If you're wondering what's happening on Jonathan's back, he had a little bit of a pull problem. So now he just has our flag in the air. Apparently we went up the wrong pass, but no matter. It's very close by, and we liked our pass. It was like pretty chill terrain for an off-trail pass. Okay, everybody, we stopped for camp a little early, like probably like 20 minutes early, but there's gonna be storms coming, we think. His pole is broken, so it's nice to be like kind of shaded in the trees or protected in the trees. It's not ugly. There's definitely a view, and we have a stream right here, and we're kind of alone. Like, the trail is very close. We're about to hop on trail first thing in the morning to get up to that lake, but feels good. Time to make some dinner. It's like 7:30, so oh, our stats for the day, if you care. Mine definitely stopped tracking because we were going so slow up that first off-trail pass, but it says 9.3 with like 3,500 vert.
9.83 with 4,200 vert.
4,200, he says. I think that's more accurate. But yeah, all in a day's work, baby. Good morning. We're feeling maybe worse for the wear today. I probably look it. But we're gonna eat breakfast. Also, this happened. How? We'll never know. Also, I have a lot of engineering to do this morning, which I'm not excited about because I'm sleepy. I gotta make somehow a thing to hold my water bottle on my chest so I don't get dehydrated. And I gotta see if I can fix my O-ring, replace the O-ring on my filter because it's not really working. And will she get giardia? Gonorrhea? Giardia? Whichever one. Only time will tell. And I was like, no wonder we missed the saddle yesterday. Remember when we just went up a random saddle? Pass, whatever. It's inconspicuous. So I'm sure everybody's missed it.
I'm sure everyone's.
Anyways, we have all these miles through these lakes today. Kind of on trail, sort of. And then we will head... Actually, I don't know what I'm looking at yet, but we're going to head to map 2. Big move. I've never made it to map 2 because I usually get altitude sick. And hopefully today I make it to map 2. Not a bad first view of the morning after hiking like 15 minutes.
Not bad.
Hikers on our phones.
Yeah.
You know what I could go for? The top of this pass? Like a sausage, egg, and cheese, biscuit, and a iced coffee from McDonald's. They kind of put McDonald's everywhere these days, so I wouldn't be surprised. There's gotta be. Right up there. This lake is like classic what I picture when I think of the High Sierra. Just rock everywhere. Is beautiful. Thankfully, we don't have any snow to traverse. Well, so far, knock on wood, I guess. We're headed down to like a footpath over there. The guidebook described this descent as unpleasant, and we believe him. Scenery is really just forcing me to sing Unlimited in my head, you know, from Wicked. Or what is that song? I don't know the name. It was like unlimited. Anyways, look how beautiful. Also, if you care, there's Banner and Ritter, where our lunch spot is in here. Oh, why did my finger look like a hook? And then we have more past to go after lunch. Just checking in to brag about this view.
That's pretty epic.
Pretty good. We are at the top of the next pass. We came from all the way over there this morning, and honestly, that pass went. It was not as bad as I was making it out to be in my mind. I'm still very nervous about our final climb of the day, but one step at a time. We got Garnet Lake, Thousand Island Lake, 360 views, a full tummy, some sunshine, and that's all. Don't be fooled. The descents of these are like 10 times harder than going up them. Would you agree?
The sun hoodie?
That the descent is worse?
It's different. It's different.
It's worse.
The ascent, I kind of want to shoot myself. The descent, I don't want to shoot myself.
I feel the opposite. It's almost 3 p.m. 3 out of 4 climbs done for the day. And now we have the Big Kahuna, which goes up to Lake Catherine, which is at like 11:02. So I'm a little nervous, but so far my lungs are doing great. Not to jinx it, but I'm feeling pretty good. We're starting the Big Flat Scary Climb. We got Wicked in the ear pods. Hopefully the album lasts us to the top. Did you turn it off so I could talk? And I just like to thank Ariana and Cynthia for their work to get us to the top of this 1,500-foot climb. Thank you. Imagine you're right here listening to the end of Defying Gravity. Do you have chills? I have chills. All right, it's 5:30 p.m. We made it to the top of the Big Pass. Look how blue this lake is. Really, she's beautiful.
That sucked.
That did suck. It was fun until it wasn't. And when it wasn't was right around when the Wicked soundtrack ended. We were just suffering with our thoughts. But we did it. We just have more boulder field to hike through, so that's exciting news. Let me level with ya. I'm really not having a good time anymore. I'm sick of the boulder fields, not making good decisions with like foot placement, and mentally I just want to be done for the day. Johnny kind of said the same. We're just over it. And as beautiful as everything we've seen today is, I feel like it's worth noting and remembering that we're also kind of miserable right now. Perfect. Another boulder field, just as I requested. Oops. I don't know if you can see, but the lake we were aiming for tonight is there. It's already 6 p.m., so we're definitely not making it. But we know from the guidebook that there's a meadow between where we are and where that lake is. So we're gonna aim for that for the night. We have some friends we made along the way. Looks like they're about to set up camp down there too. So we might be having a party tonight. It's 6:45 and we've made it to the spot. Not like the spot, but like our spot for tonight. This is where we're stopping. Honestly, beautiful view. We were getting very grumpy, and also it was getting so late, so we were like, we're not making it to the lake. But I'm happy with this. We did good work. Tent is here. Mashed potatoes on deck. Yeehaw. How you doing, Johnner?
Texted my wife, but
How
that
excited.
sucked. That sucked.
It
Some
did.
good days, some good moments, but that sucked.
Yeah. It sucked.
But it was beautiful.
It
It's
was.
spectacularly beautiful. It sucked.
I hate to complain when it was like so pretty.
Type
Still
2
is.
fun. Like, we'll look back at this and be like, dude, that was so fun. Let's do it again.
Yeah, like 3 days later, I'll be like, hey, when are we doing the rest of the high route?
Yeah.
Anyways, good night. Good morning. It's day 3 on our Sierra High Route little section hike. We both feel pretty tired this morning. I didn't sleep well again last night. I mean, I slept okay. I got like 6.5 hours according according to my watch. But we have a huge day today. We have the original goal is 18 miles, 8 of which are on trail, 10 of which are off trail. No, switch that. 8 off trail, 10 on trail. But we obviously didn't make it to our destination last night, so we have an extra off trail mile to get to the lake this morning, which will probably take like about an hour. So yeah, we'll see how far we can get today. I think the goal is just to like do as much as we can, make up for it on Monday, even if that makes Monday like a full day instead of a half day. But having my little Quest muffin and my Alpine Start dirty chai in a beautiful pastaroni thing that has a leak at the bottom, so I have to drink this fast. Anyways, we're gonna get packed up and going in the next like 30 minutes and hopefully get like an earlier start to the day. We're doing our first descent of the day, and the guidebook says it's not difficult. What does it say?
Is it first descent or first descent?
Not difficult descent? Well, midway through. Not difficult, but is tricky. Don't know the difference between those two. Also, I think you can tell the passage of time by how my braids have deteriorated because I have not taken them out since I did them on Friday morning. We're fording this river. The guidebook, yeah, maybe I won't switch into my camp shoes because of that. The guidebook says the bravest person has to carry all the packs across. Neither of us were brave enough, I guess, to take that on. We're at the Twin Island Lakes. There's Island 1, Island 2. Crazy! We've definitely left the like High Sierra, Jagged Peak, like Minaret Lake area, and Yosemite is that way. And we are crossing into Yosemite today, but you can tell the like terrain difference.
Way different, man.
Is that Half Dome?
No. Oh, it wouldn't tell me.
Oh, potential Half Dome sighting. We're descending now to a lake, a stream, junction, and then we'll head up our last like big off-trail climb. Lauren is hitting a low point right now for sure. I had to have a little cry on the rocks a second ago. I think I'm okay now that we finally have started this descent. We're doing a lot of traversing, and I want it to be darn it. I think we're headed that way though.
That lake down there, that little body of water?
Yeah. Oh. We just finished that descent in record time. Took like 20 minutes. It's exactly the kind of descent I like to see. It's like smooth, non-technical. You're in the grass, so you're not worried if a rock's gonna just like shoot off the side of the mountain underneath you. And now we're at our lunch spot. Look how pretty. And then we're gonna head upstream and then up our last pass of the day, I think. It might not be, who knows. I have good news and I have bad news. Good news is, not you already know this information. We're on map 3. This is a big day in my life because when we tried to do the Wind River High route, we didn't even get part of the way through map 1, like hardly at all. Bad news is I have to eat this disgusting chicken salad tortilla for lunch, but we're like halfway there. Look how cozy Johnny looks.
Chilling.
What a view. We're drying our shoes out.
Are you doing the same?
I just want to give a chip update. There's actually kind of a lot of chips in here. Hold on. It's lunchtime on day 3. Sunday. The chips are still to here, so I'm a little disappointed in us. Jonathan's eaten like 2 chips.
I've eaten a lot of my own chips.
Yeah, so sorry, the sock's in the way. So I gotta go faster because I was kind of thinking that like dinner tonight would be like the final chip eating, but there's kind of a lot left. And I had to stuff them in my bear can last night and smushed them, so I might be eating them on the bus ride home.
That's also something, yeah.
Yeah.
We're sure it was at 1 o'clock, right?
1:10. I'll check. I have a screenshot of the receipts. So here's the thing. We're like a little behind. Not that behind,
We're 2 hours
actually.
behind.
Yeah, we got a lot to do. We have 5 off-trail miles and like 18 on-trail miles. And we got a shuttle at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Exactly 24 hours from now.
Which is only 23 miles, but the off trail you move just slow.
The off-trail,
But
you
we're
go like
hoping-
a mile an hour.
Yeah, but we're hoping with these slabs that maybe we can bump that up to.
True. The description of this, we have a 2,000-foot climb right now. The description of it made it sound like a frolic in the meadow. He was like, there's an ant on me. You just follow the slabs. It's really lovely. Eventually you'll get to the lake. And then the ascent from the lake to the pass is also, he said easy in the book. Also, he said that this meadow that we're in, he said we get the feeling that we need to frolic around like children.
We're not even really seeing the meadow. The meadow's like back there.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Anyways,
But we're not going back there.
that's the update. The chip date. The chup date. Okay. I think that's all. I said I wanted to go swimming in this lake, and Jonathan yelled at me and said, absolutely not.
We don't have time for that.
Just kidding. He said, do you want to? And I said, I don't know. I'm stressed about time. And chafe, you know? I know. And like there's a sandy little drop off that goes straight in. It's inviting. My favorite bit is when we get to like a nice little rest stop and I say, wow, what a good campsite. Should we just sleep here tonight? And it's like 11 a.m. And at first Jonathan was laughing. Now I think he's over it. What a good camp spot for real though. Little beach, little meadow for the tents. Okay, we made it to the top of our little pass. What, you want to narrate? Selfie. We just came down this pass behind me, and at the top I said I was having an amazing day. And then the descent said, no, you're not. My legs are so tired. All little stabilizing muscles are so tired, so I kept, like falling and whatever, and the rocks weren't super stable. And then I just was like paralyzed by fear, I feel like, and so nervous. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, we're at this beautiful lake. Apparently it's a beautiful, magnificent meadow descent to the bottom. But I feel like every one of these days has had a low. And hopefully that was my one and only low for the day. Big fan of this. Hoping it's kind of just like this until we get to the trail. That would be fabulous. That is my simple request. This meadow is maybe the highlight of the day. It's so beautiful, so nice to walk through. Johnny's got headphones in. He's vibing. I'm just listening to myself talk. I'm vibing. Anyways, hopefully it's like this all the way down to the trail. That actually gave me a memory of growing up. My dad would always be like, you don't have to talk just to hear yourself talk. Phil, sometimes you do. We're back on trail, which means we have like 18 miles to the car. We're just gonna hike for like an hour and a half tonight, find some water to sleep by, and that's that. I'm definitely like behind on food, so I'm trying to eat while we're on this descent. Okay, we decided to call it quits once it hit like 6:45. So we came upon water, pretty good camp spot. I'll show you the view. Mostly we were just both feeling horrible, so tired, unwell. We will have a really early wake up tomorrow and a lot to do, but I don't think no. I could have eaten a snack and put in headphones, but I would have been just like so miserable. My feet are so tendy. Okay, that's all. Good night. Morning. It's day 4 on our little Sierra High route through hike. Section hike, I mean. We woke up at 3:30 this morning, start hiking at 4:30. It's now like 5:30 and the sun is finally coming up, but our goal today is to get to the 1 p.m. shuttle that we were planning to get to. We have 17 and a half miles to do, and like 2,500 feet of vert, 3,000 maybe. So that's why we started so early. We came from down in that valley up. Wish we could frolic in that meadow. And we're headed to the top of the pass, which is like there, I think. There's my doggy. All right, it's almost 9 a.m. It's like 8:45, and we're at the top of the pass. I am at least. Johnny's a little bit behind me, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for him. But it's so exciting to see another view. We're just gonna head into the valley between us and those mountains, and that's Yosemite, and that's where we end. Yeah. Nice. It's 9:50. Just passed a sign that said 6.3 miles down to the trailhead, so things are looking good for us to make it by noon, which means hopefully we can get burgers and milkshakes before we get on this shuttle. Very happy with this progress. Off-trail hiking can be so like frustrating and demoralizing, just like a hit to the ego, because you're like moving a mile an hour, and just the route finding, the terrain is so technical. And so I feel like it's just a nice ego boost today of like, okay, we are fast hikers, we are good at this, we could do 18 miles before noon. We have 1 mile left and hour and a half, I think, until the shuttle comes. So I think we're gonna get something to eat when we get to the meadow, which is great because I've eaten all my food except for that bag of chips and half a bag of Gardettos, but those are both like such dry things. I just like cannot eat those and walk right now. We're very close to the store, but if this doesn't say 18 by the time we get there, I'm doing parking lot laps. Bad news, everybody. It's 12:15. We did make it out to where the trail signs kept saying we would be Tuolomne Meadows. However, we look really far away on the map. So now Jonathan's making us walk this uphill road an hour away. But we're still gonna catch the bus. We'll just have like less time for food probably, but we still have like an hour. And I think we saw our bus back there. Okay, I'm out of breath. This just turned from an 18-mile day to a 20-mile day because where we popped out from the trail was still like almost 2 miles to the general store. So now we're kind of rushing, we're kind of pushing it for this bus. We're running, we're sick of this. We're so hungry. If we don't get to the little store soon, we won't have time to get food before the bus. And also we were told 18 miles and now it's gonna be 20. This is amazing. How do you feel? 20 minutes to spare.
I was rushed. I just blown it up. I'm too lazy to look at.
It's over.
If you want to know, someone's like at their worst. Have them sleep at 10,000 feet. Wake up at 4 a.m. Have them do 20 miles before noon. And then like have them have the idea of not getting food in their mind.
Have 2 extra miles they were unsure about.
You'll see the worst of them.
It's true.